Welcome back to Sports Guys Only, and we are all in studio for the first time in 4 weeks. Everybody back together.
Well, that's because you're not being sick.
We live in.
Yeah.
You're not dying.
Yeah, dude.
Carter's not dying.
Carter's good. I'm good. No one's on trips.
Shit.
Look at that,
Peter
dude.
Pan life ended.
Peter Pan life's over for Gavin. Yeah, Nathaniel's just always been here trucking along the whole
Just
time.
nailed down.
Dude, the 98 Corolla dad with a 401k just vibing.
Dude, he's got the Audi now, bro.
I know. He's
He
big
rips that
time
out.
We'll
rolling.
see how long that lasts.
Oh,
Ooh, you get a new vehicle?
trading out the Audi.
I think so.
What do you think? A brand new you think a brand new Lexus?
Here's the thing.
You seem like a brand new Lexus.
Anybody who
guy.
has an Audi knows you don't want to have that
When
and
it has
not have a
problems.
warranty. And not have a warranty.
Yeah.
So, hold on, this is funny. You know
Yeah.
Matt, my buddy Matt.
Yeah.
So like you've never met him, but he's a big Audi or Mercedes guy.
Yeah.
Right.
I always laughed. Matt gets a new one, like he's very well off, but he gets one like every year, every 2 years. And I was always like, why?
It's
And he's-
always a Mercedes.
It's
though.
always
I've always seen a Mercedes.
He used to have two Audis. He had two Audis back to
Okay.
back, and then he had a BMW, and then he went back to Mercedes. But it's usually Mercedes. And I was always like, Matt, why? And he's like, you ever had to pay for the repairs in this thing without a warranty? He goes, I haven't, and I don't intend to. And I was like, what do you
So
mean?
fair.
He goes, brother. He goes, I had to pay for a tire one time. It was $1,100 for one tire. He
Yo.
goes, absolutely not. Am I
Yo.
paying for something to go wrong in that motor?
Jake Molnar
Yeah.
had an M3 at one point. I think
Ooh.
it was an M3. He had a BMW. I can't remember. It might have been a 5 or a 7. I don't know what it was.
Either way.
It wasn't a 3 Series. It was a nicer BMW.
I think M5.
it was not an M5.
Come on,
Those
M5.
are so expensive.
Give me the M5.
so,
No,
So
wait, but hold on.
sad.
Either way.
Hold on. If we know anybody that would have an M5,
yeah,
it's Jake.
for sure.
It's
Here's
Jake.
the thing, though. So he had a computer sensor go bad, and this car had like 25,000 miles on it. And they brought him into the dealership, and they told him that it was going to be like $6,500 or something to fix this one computer sensor, and he sold it immediately.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude,
never again.
the sensors are crazy. We had one go out in our minivan. Again, dad energy. And dude, it went out. We had the vehicle for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So it was still very much under warranty. But they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, so this would normally be about an $8,000 fix. And I'm like, we've had the car for 2 years, dog. And it was the rear gate like sensor.
Bro.
Come on.
You know,
$8
they-
grand?
8.
I would have beat
That's
that
for
guy's
just-
knees. I would have
that's
said,
for
where's your
just-
tire iron, dude?
actually, I would have
That's
just
for just the product. That's not for the labor.
I would have just cut the wires to the fucking lift
You have to
gate.
sell that.
I would have just
Well, no, we have a 100,000 mile warranty. We're good.
I would
for a
have literally
Just-
literally looked at him and like, give me a pair of wire cutters. I'm removing the sensor from this lift gate, and I was
Right.
just, it'll just have to be a hard shut.
Yeah.
We're going back
Yeah.
to the old ways, and it's fine.
I would have called the chop
I mean-
shop and been like, what do you got to do?
I mean, I was literally
this bitch
telling my
outta
wife,
here.
that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna slam this thing shut for the rest of the time that we have it if we have to. And we're like, oh no, we got you covered. So thank God.
So I am known to have like a really nice truck, but then also be a big beater car guy. My Equinox,
yeah.
I had a sensor go off with the like seatbelt, so
Bro,
it constantly ding
that
at you.
Equinox was not roadworthy.
Oh,
I just
it was
want you to
roadworthy.
know
It was
this.
so roadworthy.
No, it was
So
not.
roadworthy.
No, it was not.
I borrowed it to you and you survived.
I almost died. I thought I was going to die.
How
when I
bad?
pulled
Why?
that thing out of Riley's driveway, I was like, there is no way that Riley's been driving this to work
Every day, 62 miles one way.
Bro,
Every single day.
The
I borrowed
steering,
it.
Nathaniel, you've never seen looser steering on a vehicle.
Bro, you
Like,
used to
never.
Bro, you used to be
Oh,
able to literally
dude, it
hold
didn't
it and
even
you could
move.
drive straight and you could go here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Bro, I ran the tires one time so bare that the kid that took it off grabbed it and pushed it together and
Carter.
looked at me and he's like,
Carter, the shocks on this,
oh.
they made the shocks in your old car look like brand new ones.
Brother, I literally ran it one
That's
time.
amazing.
I ran it till the caliper in the front like literally seized and it was starting on fire. And I pulled into the farm, like started pulling it apart, and I was like, damn, maybe I ran this a little too long. The caliper was like that thin. When
That's
it finally
amazing.
seized. That
The
car,
rotor, you
yeah,
mean?
my whole rotor, caliper, everything seized to one housing.
Yeah.
I ran it to nothing. I loved that thing.
That's incredible.
Dude, that
Yeah.
car, best $1,200 I ever spent.
No, that thing ran forever.
I drove it
But-
for 3 years all over the country, both coasts. I drove it to fucking North Carolina,
Yo.
home. I drove it to Oregon
Nathaniel.
twice and home.
You should have seen the day I got in this car.
Oh, dude.
Riley had to give me a tutorial about how to make things work.
Yeah, the electrical started to stop working,
he
and then the
opens
door panel.
There's no door panel.
I broke the handle like
no,
2 weeks.
No door panel, bro.
I broke
door
the
panel.
handle
No.
like 2 weeks into owning it, so I
The
removed
door
the door
handle
panel,
broke?
and I literally just had like a wrench for the longest time on the
Riley,
pulley.
dude.
So you just push the wrench forward, and it would just grab onto the
Yeah.
handle, and it was pull because there's no
Bro.
plastic. The plastic was $50. I'm not spending that.
I mean, if it's a beater, you lean into it.
It was the funniest moment ever. Riley's like, I only needed it for like literally, I think 24
You
hours.
needed a day.
Yeah, one day. My truck was in the shop. Riley had a nice truck. He was just driving this thing to work.
I let Riley
So-
drive it for a year when they were saving for their wedding because he didn't. His truck gets like 18 miles a gallon, and this thing got like 29. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
just
Bro.
borrow the Equinox. I'm not driving. I had a work van. I was like,
He
just
meets
take
me outside and he's like, so there are some things to know about this. And I was like, oh, this ought to be good. And before he says anything else, he opens the door. I've never heard a door creak louder like it was going to fall off. No door panel. And I'm like,
That's incredible.
You also couldn't.
what is this? And he goes, so here's the thing to know. He's like, don't roll the window down. And I'm like, but why? And he's like, well, it does go down, but it won't go back up. So he's like, the only way to get it back up is you have to grab the window and you have to actually manually press it up and lift it back into place while you run the motor to get it up so it sticks back where it's supposed to go. And he's like, and even then, sometimes it stays cracked, so you really have to wrench it to get it all the way up. and
Yeah,
just
so
pray.
not worth rolling it down.
So-
He's like, so just don't roll it down. I'm like, okay.
So
And he's
that
like, then the next thing you need to know, and I'm like, okay. He's like, that was just cosmetic. Let's get into the mechanical. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
oh my gosh, dude. He's like, yeah, you really have to jiggle the key a little sometimes. And then the wheel, he's like, you'll notice the steering is so loose, the wheel can turn about halfway before you're actually like turning the wheels.
Dude, that's nuts.
And he goes, also, as soon as you leave here and you make your first right turn, he's like, you'll notice the shocks and the whole like system of how the tires and everything operate together. He's like, you know, I don't actually know the extent of what's exactly going on, but he goes, it's special. And I'm like, okay, dude.
it would, like,
I drove this thing for
special.
24 hours and I was like, get me out of this death trap.
You also there's the window didn't work, and you weren't allowed to touch the floorboards in it. Because when I worked construction, if I like couldn't spit out the window, I would just spit on the
the floor
floorboards.
was just
So
chew
literally
spit.
the whole floor mat was just chew spit.
It's just
The whole
crusted
thing
over
was
chew
just
spit.
the whole thing was just burnt orange from chew spit. So literally, if
Bro,
you,
this was like, why am I was like, I should have just rented a car.
so
Yeah,
then
for sure.
the worst part of that car was the AC didn't work and the driver's window wouldn't roll up, or the
Right.
passenger driver. So only the passenger windows would roll down. So if
No,
you
the passenger window in the front seat didn't even roll down once I got it.
okay, hold on. That was after Riley drove it for a year. Let's clarify this. So when I gave it to Riley, the only two windows that didn't work were the two on this side. So literally, I used to have to roll them down midday because it would get so hot in there during like work hours.
With the
that
chew spit on the floor.
You'd open the door and it would just reek like chew.
no.
Oh, my dad got in it one day and put his hand on the floorboard and it was saturated. So it like a sponge.
I'm legit.
Bro, that's so gross.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, that's really
I
icky.
lived in that car for 3 years. It's the only reason I was able to buy my house, my Ram. That car saved my life.
I love that for you. It sounds really icky.
Oh God, it was.
Oh, that's a good word.
The
Nathaniel.
worst part was though,
It was
dude.
really icky.
What's wild though is when I owned it, the only thing wrong with it was like the two windows and the door panel. Like nothing mechanical. The suspension was great. I borrowed it to
Suspension
Riley
was
for
great.
like 16 months. Dude, I went to pick it up when I was going to sell it and get rid of it for cash for clunkers. I took the first corner and the whole thing went like this. And I was like, what the fuck?
When
and he
you
goes,
would
yeah.
turn, it would go, but it wasn't the wheels. It was the shocks in the frame of the car.
No, it was the
The-
steering column.
The car was saying to you, "I'm hurt." Every time you drove it, like every turn, the car was like,
Ugh.
"Ouch!"
It's just like lurching forward, trying to be done.
Traded
Yeah.
that bitch in for a tax credit, $1,200.
Wow.
Thanks,
Either way,
Biden.
that
Unbelievable.
car was insane. So
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
On to off of that now.
got nothing on my '92 Honda that I had to put those Bluetooth speakers in, or that it wasn't even Bluetooth; it was just wired. Remember
Man,
that?
Yeah, and you put
I
a
had
huge sub in
computers-
the back.
No, I didn't have a sub in there.
I'm almost.
Nathaniel, I couldn't have had a sub because there was no electrical unit that ran any type of sound system.
Did you put one in the next one then?
I never had a sub. Wallen had subs.
Ah, that's what. Okay.
I never
yeah,
had
yeah,
subs.
You had never had subs?
No.
Bro, I've only owned like one
No,
vehicle
bro.
without them.
No.
I had subs and everything.
There were
No.
some absurd ones back in high school. It
There
was
were
awesome.
some crazy ones.
I had
but
2 12s in my
Do you
98
remember-
that used to rattle the door when I would
Oh,
drive.
buddy,
and it would
Wallen-
you would literally be in there, it would just go brrr, 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 and it would just rattle against the
Oh,
frame.
Wallen had 2 12s or 10s in
Like
that.
his whole trunk was
in that,
sub.
his whole trunk was subs
I
in that
mean,
Buick,
it
bro.
was-
It was like, remember you'd play like, oh man, what was that song you used to play? See Murder.
Oh God.
Dude, you listen to, I mean,
Yeah.
Yes. I'm about
that
it.
was,
I'm about it.
that was.
Talk
insane.
about
Alright.
an out of body experience.
All right, we gotta talk sports.
All right, guys, let's get into it. First thing on the docket in my world today, how in the hell did Bill Belichick not make it into the Hall of Fame as a first-time ballot?
Brother. That
I read today that there was like voter fraud and they're investigating it.
I didn't read that.
Yeah, one guy has a vengeance against Bill.
So I read.
I did read that. Did you see what Jimmy Johnson said on live
No.
fucking television? He's like, this makes the whole Hall of Fame look 1 bad and 2 like it doesn't matter, and this pisses me the fuck off, and just went off on an interview. Just pissed.
Makes sense.
So I
he's
think
like, he's got more. He's like, Bill has more of a right to be a first ballot Hall of Famer than literally anyone. This makes the Hall of Fame a joke.
Yeah. So his accolades are 6 Super Bowl championships and
8.
2 Super Bowls as the
Oh,
defensive
it was-
coordinator. So it's
8.
absolutely insane. 8 Super Bowl titles in those two, between those 2 roles.
And that's titles. How many
Right.
did they go to? Him and Tom went to 10. So Belichick has
think
been
so.
to 12 Super Bowls and he's won as a coach 8 of them.
I thought it was 13.
Well, he lost.
Might
so
have been.
they lost the Giants twice. They lose to anyone else in the Super Bowl? The Patriots?
yeah.
I don't know.
They must have because I'm
Because
pretty sure
I
Tom
thought Brady
went
went to 10 and he went with the Bucks.
We can look it up.
I'm looking it up. You guys go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, man, it's a joke.
But yeah,
Like-
so I think the first reaction is everyone kind of collectively is like, okay, what the hell? I did see something though that is interesting context, and it was that a few of the voters or people who are kind of kingpins in this circle of, bullshit is Spygate and Deflategate were brought up during the conversation, and they said this is so bullshit too. They were like, we want there to be some form of like, you cheated, therefore you got to wait a year to get into the hall.
Are
and I'm
you
like, you self-righteous fuck.
Fucking
What?
kidding me?
Yeah,
It's a
insane,
joke.
insane. Because like
Who
honestly,
said that?
I saw that there was a story about how like this had been circling that
Well, that's what
that got brought up, and there were people that were very much like they wanted to punish Bill for that and have it be reflected in the fact that he then could not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Which like those two things, come on.
Carter, can you look up the guy, the coach that like has it out for Bill? I know his name's been everywhere today, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
He's
Because
second.
he's the one that went out. I seen a quote from him saying that affected his voting. He's the only one that'll say he didn't vote for him.
He's the second most winning coach in NFL history behind only Shula.
What are we talking
I
about?
did look it up, by the way. Him and Tom together went to 9.
9.
Yeah.
They went to 9. They won 6.
So what was the third law?
Was it?
I don't know.
Um,
So with that,
No,
and then
they
the other
lost
two-
they lost the Eagles. Nick
Yes.
Foles.
Oh,
Yep, that's right.
Foles.
2 to the Giants and the Eagles. Yeah. So, but Belichick as a coach has won 8. He's been to 11.
That's what are we talking about?
That's
How is that not
insane.
first ballot Hall of Famer?
He is a first
It
ballot
is.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It just makes the whole. I have now the same opinion of the NFL Hall of Fame as I do the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's a fucking joke.
I just think you're seeing on display that like there's guys who hold these like weird grudges and just like, hey, they're hanging on to this, and they're like they don't want to like they're like jealous of Belichick at that point, right? Like there's no other way to explain that other
Yeah.
than how can the second most winning coach ever in terms of just sheer wins, but somebody who's won that many titles could not go first ballot it's like it blows I think everyone's mind. Rightfully so.
The other thing that we're not taking into account that you brought up the other week, he was not, or maybe in the group text, he's not only a coach, he was the GM of
Correct.
the greatest franchise that we have ever witnessed in
Correct.
football. You are not only the coach, you're the GM.
You're in charge of player personnel, team development,
Everything.
all of it. You're in charge
and
of all
let's
of
be
it.
real. Basically, the head of the whole fucking show. He was in every decision.
Yeah.
Every single decision of
Belichick
football.
ran the Patriots.
And it's probably, let's be real, probably the greatest fucking dynasty that we have seen and probably will ever see.
In football, I think you got to be. I don't think there's a way someone could top that.
I think the only way we could see that is if Reed and Mahomes duplicate that over the next 10 years. If they can do what they did during the first, 8 seasons of Mahomes' career, I think you could say that it's close.
But that's how crazy it is.
Yeah, yes, they have to do
Like,
what they
would
just
literally
did
have to
again.
do what they just did again. They'd have to go
Yes.
to, what do they go to? 6, 7?
7 straight AFC championship games, something like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
with
insane.
five Super Bowls? 4.
I think Mahomes has
5.
4.
5.
They've been to 5. He has 4.
He lost to
Tom Brady.
the Bucks and he lost to the Eagles.
Oh, you're right. So he's
Yep.
got. He's
So
been
he's
to
got
5.
3?
He has 3.
He has 3 rings right now.
Yeah.
You'd have to go again. You'd have to go
Do what he just did
7.
again.
You have to do it again, and I still don't think that would get him the same amount of AFC championships.
But if they won 3 more, he would be like, because Tom's time with
But hold on, we can't
Patriots.
really take Tom's time into it though, because it's Belichick's total time as a head coach.
yeah,
How many
but-
more years did he do before Tom that they were
Yeah.
still winning?
But
Because
most
doesn't Bledsoe have one AFC championship too?
that was the year that Brady
Well,
came
yeah.
in.
That Brady
Bledsoe
came
got
in at the
hurt.
end.
Brady came in.
So like
Okay.
it does coincide largely with
Brady.
Brady's time.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, because where's Andy Reid fall on like all time wins?
He's pretty high
He's got to be up there.
He's
I
pretty
can
high
look
now.
it up. Or
because he had a
Yeah.
lot of wins with the Eagles first.
Did.
yeah. Carter, did you figure out who that guy was?
I couldn't find a coach's name. I only found a columnist. Andy Reid is 4th in all-time wins.
Okay, so Andy, I mean,
he is
so again,
23 behind Belichick.
you need to go have
23.
you need to go
Oh
have
wow.
10 more killer seasons. 10 to make the argument to be better. That's insane to say out loud.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Our childhood was tormented by 2 people in football and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aaron Rodgers ruined my life, but
Him.
Yeah, man.
What ruined your life was back to back Brett Favre and then Aaron Rodgers. That's what ruined your life as a Vikings fan.
yeah, it's been hard.
It's been a hard run for us.
It's been a hard road.
I mean, it's kind of like what we're seeing with the Patriots, right? They go from Brady, and now all of a sudden Drake May looks like he's going to be firmly in the conversation for a very long time.
This motherfucker, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Bledsoe is pretty good too. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's be honest, Mike Vrabel's a great coach.
A great coach.
Great coach.
The Titans right now,
Dumpster.
you got to be in shambles thinking you let that guy out of the building.
I looked at because you had said that the last time they'd been successful, like before Vrabel, was like the Fisher era in like the
Right.
late 2000s.
That was
Chris
me.
Johnson. That was you.
That was you and me, yeah.
Yeah. And I looked at their record after that because I was curious. And he like took them to like 12-5. Like they were
Fisher made them very relevant.
no Vrabel. I'm saying
Vrabel. Oh,
like
yeah.
the late 2000 teens and like
Mhm.
into 2020. Like they were 12-5, like making AFC championship games. He
With
had
Tannehill.
Tannehill. They had like
Tannehill.
2 kind of mid seasons where they were like 6-10 and then like 5-11.
Do you guys remember when they were the Houston Oilers?
Vaguely.
I was pretty young.
I think that's right. Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Titans.
It was in like 98.
and I think Eddie
99.
George was the quarter, or not? Maybe was it? No,
Eddie George was the running back?
No. Who
Eddie
was?
George was a running back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
say
was
what?
the Who was that quarterback for the Oilers? I always forget his name.
I'll just say this though
Warren Moon.
while you're looking that up, the Titans, since they let Vrabel go, I believe are 6-28.
Yeah. Warren Moon or George Blanda.
Yeah, it's Warren Moon.
6-28.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's been good. It's been really
Yeah.
good.
I hope for nothing
fire.
but failure.
So let's get into that. Hoping for failure.
The Browns deserve
because
nothing
I wanna
but
say-
despair.
The Cleveland Browns, I feel so bad for their fan base, for their owner and their GM I don't feel bad at all.
But how could you? They have a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Shut the fuck up.
Shador
What a
going
joke.
to Pro
That's one
Bowl
way to look at it.
Stop.
crazy.
It's a complete joke.
I say,
Let's-
don't.
come on,
I
bro.
thought you were about to double down
come
and like
on, dude.
defend
I
that
did
for a
too.
No.
I
minute.
distinctly
I
remember
thought
Carter
you-
saying this guy's not even a top 5 round pick.
He's not the best quarterback on his team, and he made the Pro Bowl.
Who's the best quarterback on the team?
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan
No,
Gabriel.
he's
Come on.
Deshaun Watson.
You're just goading
He's
me.
number
Come on.
3.
Yeah.
You're just trying to suck me into something.
Yeah, no.
It's fine. I know how to. I watched the game, so it's okay.
Hey, I'm
I
just doing what
know-
Carter does to me to you.
Yeah, that's nuts. That said, Tyler Huntley was in the Pro Bowl last year,
2022.
2022. Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the Pro Bowl.
At this point, you just got to look at all
So-
pro, and then Pro Bowl just doesn't mean anything.
The Pro Bowl means
The Pro Bowl's a joke.
nothing.
They just got to get rid of it
Honestly, I said this the other day. We should just go back to the skills competition of the early 2000s.
for sure.
oh,
that
yeah.
would
missed
draw.
that.
That would draw way more attention
Yep.
if you had a point system and like relays and like the kids driving the like fucking remote dummies and the quarterbacks have to hit them and shit. Like
That's
you
sick.
would gain way more of my like
Interest.
interest
Same.
than flag football with people that aren't really pros.
I used to remember watching like Brady and Breeze and like those guys like at the Pro Bowl. Like that was fun.
when Sean Taylor laid that fucking hit, like he was playing a real game.
That was
Bro,
That was uncalled
He
for.
came, he
That
came,
was
no,
crazy.
that's the kind of shit I want to see in the Pro
You ain't
Bowl.
gonna.
I
Yeah,
want to.
you ain't
that ain't
gonna.
never
Now
happening
we
again.
started
You
paying
ain't gonna.
$60 million
no one's
a
getting paid
year.
for that. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
nobody's doing that shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Sean Taylor shouldn't have done that. Just want to throw that out there. That
Yeah.
was some
Don't be trying to
bogus-
run
that
on my
was some
boy.
bogus ass.
Don't
shit,
be trying to
dude.
run on my boy.
Yeah, but the flag football game they play now, the voting to get people. I mean, it's a complete.
It's a
crock
joke.
of shit.
Yeah.
It's a crock of shit. I think what's funny to me though is like some guys still have incentives where like they make money when they make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
It's in their contract.
in their contract.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, if you make the Pro Bowl, you get like a bump or something. I don't know. Some of these guys are making like $60K just getting voted in.
You're like, all right, cool.
$100K, I bet. I wonder what the highest incentive bonus is right now in
Probably
the NFL for
250
making
or
the Pro Bowl.
something dumb.
Probably like a bad player. They're like, oh, sure. Yep. No, yeah. If you make the Pro Bowl, we'll give you the $500K.
So
Did you guys see that Sam Darnold just made $3 million in bonuses this year?
Yeah.
That's sick.
So let's take a step back though. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
The Brown situation.
Yeah.
They are hiring, from what I understand, is it the OC?
They're hiring Todd Monken,
Yep,
who's the
who
OC
is the
with Baltimore,
OC with Baltimore.
who obviously admitted earlier this year to doing a really bad job of having a relationship with Lamar Jackson. I.e., I
And
heard they
now-
literally didn't talk.
And now
At
the
all.
OC from
Nice.
Good.
Did you see the OC from the Browns wants out?
The DC?
The DC.
The DC.
Or the
Schwartz.
DC,
Jim
sorry.
Schwartz.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah, because they should have hired Jim Schwartz.
Yes.
I sent that in the text this morning. It's like, at this point, the best part about your team is the defense. You have a defensive coordinator there who wants to be there for some fucking reason. And why Todd Monken even took that job, I don't even know why he took that job.
Yep.
He's
McDermott,
fucked.
apparently I read somewhere that they called McDermott and then the next day he was like, I'm taking a year off.
Yeah, McDermott is way too smart to do that to himself. And
The
McDermott,
punishment.
like that, dude. I had read that to get the job, I think I was telling you this on the phone with Nathaniel. You have to go through like a bunch of tests, and then you had to write an essay about why you'd be a good coach for the Browns, and that just got you an interview. Once you did that and they liked it, then you got an interview. Then they made you take more tests and do more homework and turn that in. And then that would determine if you got a second interview.
So what did they do to Stefanski? Because he obviously he doesn't barely know how to play.
Stefanski came on before Andrew Berry was there. So I don't know what the process was like when they hired Stefanski. But
Speaking of Stefanski, he's probably loving life. He just escaped the Browns and now he's with the Falcons in Atlanta.
yeah, I'm very interested. Like, again, I think I've said this before, but I would love someday for there to be like a Cleveland Browns tell-all for like
Yes.
the time
like
period.
like the president's
for like
book.
the time period of when Stefanski took over the team to him leaving the team, just like a Kevin Stefanski tell-all being like, No, then the dumbass owner, Jimmy Haslam, called me and told me that we were going to get rid of this guy and we were going to call up Deshaun Watson. And like, I just want to know the tell-all of like what transpired and who was actually responsible. Because I'm going to say this right now. Stefanski this year lost all my respect. All of it. And I don't know how much of it is on him or how much of it is on like Andrew Berry or Jimmy Haslam, but Jimmy Haslam's kids are wearing Shedeur Sanders jerseys to the game. And Shedeur Sanders, who is your backup quarterback, has taken no reps with the first team by the time he's starting a game. Then the second game that he plays in, they gave him the wrong wristband.
Do you think
So,
Stefanski was just checked out though? Like he's like, I
don't
gotta
know.
get out of here.
I
Dude,
don't know.
dude,
I don't know, but I really don't care.
I don't
Yeah.
You're
care.
getting
You
paid
can't.
millions of dollars a year to coach this team.
You can't be
Don't
checked
suck.
out.
You cannot do that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that. You know,
Also, I just maybe this is wrong, but like, I don't wish any good for Stefanski either.
I don't really either, bro.
Like,
I hope he fails in Atlanta too.
I mean, honestly,
I hope
it
Matt
could very
Ryan
well
hold-
happen.
I hope
because-
Matt Ryan holds him to like a high standard
Yeah.
because I feel like he has
Here-
not been held to that in the decision making at the Browns, and I want to know if this dude can actually fucking coach.
I think the thing that's craziest to me is all of these teams firing their coaches this year when there's not really that many good head coaching candidates on the board. Like the Ravens dumping John Harbaugh and the Steelers pushing Tomlin out and the Bills firing Sean McDermott. Like to me, this is not the year for taking, like improvised moves out of your head and just putting them on paper. But yet it seems like NFL owners, it's like the year for that. Like, let me be an idiot and make an impulsive decision and fire this coach, which by the way, Terry Pagula, I'm sorry. I hope good things for Josh Allen. What are you doing, dude? He literally basically went to an interview and was like, I realized that Josh Allen didn't notice me while he was crying after the game, and so I decided right then and there I knew I had to fire that coach.
the most
That's
emotional response.
Literally what he said.
I know.
And then he just
And
took
then not
Keon
hiring.
Coleman, who's like 21 years old, and
Well-
hung that kid out to dry.
I mean-
now, did Keon Coleman earn some of that shit
Yes.
himself? He did.
I say you hung him out.
Well, yeah, I'm a fucking guy on a podcast sitting here. I can hang him out to dry. I don't own the team he plays for.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, if I'm paying his salary and like
Yo,
I'm trying to
Ted-
get this kid good, like I'm probably not doing that.
but there's probably we heard about how many problems. How many problems did you not hear about?
no, for sure, bro.
Like
they literally just sat him on the bench half the year.
And again, I
So, like,
was
it
like
couldn't
a
have been
key. I
good.
was a Coleman fan coming out of college. Like I thought that was a good draft pick.
Me
And
too.
now, like it didn't cook well.
It's not materializing well. However,
Not hiring Dable.
how much
though, is
shit do we not know behind the scenes is going on though
True.
with the ownership group?
True.
How much crap do the players have to put up with that we don't know about
True.
off the field?
True.
Where like Keon Coleman got to the league and he's like, oh wait, this sucks. Like I kind of hate being in the league. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know how many guys feel like that. They come out of college, they're supported, they have friends, they're young, they're probably having the time of their lives, and they show up in some city like Buffalo.
Hey,
Fucking-
what's wrong with Buffalo?
They get like 20 inches of snow every 5 days.
so
That lake effect, man.
Well,
it
when
gets
you're
ya.
from Florida and suddenly you're in Buffalo where there's not that much to
He
do,
played-
and they get 20 inches of snow every 5 days,
Did he
and
play?
the owner fires people because Josh Allen isn't his friend, you might wonder what the fuck you're doing
Did he play
on a rookie deal, making like $1 million a year.
No, did he play at Michigan? He played 1 year somewhere cold. I don't remember where now. Though.
I don't know, but if he played
Either
in
way.
Michigan, it
I think it was
better
somewhere
than-
in Michigan.
I don't know if it was at Michigan.
It wasn't at Michigan. It was somewhere in Michigan. Is what I'm saying.
What, like Michigan State Penitentiary or like what?
No, Keon Coleman had a college before. He had went to two. And he
Michigan
played-
State?
I was
MSU.
right. Suck that.
Okay. Also though,
Fucking called that bitch.
Michigan State Penitentiary, dude.
Michigan
Speaking of-
State gets fucking snow.
speaking of the Bills, the elevating of their offensive coordinator to head coach
No.
just seems so random.
Dude,
The Bills,
Yeah.
Joe Brady. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem that random, but
They're gonna suck.
what?
they're gonna suck.
What do you... Yes.
No, it doesn't seem
No.
random because whenever teams like promote from within, it's never that random.
Dude,
It's like, hey,
to
you got
me-
a guy in the building that people probably like. You must think he's smart in some way, shape, or form, And here you go. Like, he's 36.
To me,
Okay, so
Isn't
like,
this the guy who threw a temper tantrum that one time and
Yes.
like was
Yes.
smashing all this stuff?
Yes.
Nah,
To
man.
me,
he's not
he threw
it,
that
dude.
tablet
To
Nah,
me,
he's not
in the
it,
box,
dude.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I always fuck up his last name, but the coach for the Giants, Brian.
Dable.
Brian Dable?
Yeah.
Brian Dable was the
Former
right
coach of the Giants.
Yeah, former. That was the right pick.
Titans OC.
Yeah, that was not where he
Titans
should have
OC
went.
now. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
That's not where he should have
Look,
went.
I think the thing that's shocking me the most is that guys like, Grant Udinsky, who was the OC in Jacksonville this year, that guy didn't get a head coaching job.
Yeah, it's wild.
What?
But maybe did he
But
want
Joe
one?
Brady has.
Hold on, did he want one
He
though?
did, yeah. He had his name in. Actually, he was the top candidate for the Browns job.
Yeah, and then he
he
came to his senses.
He recanted his name.
Came to his senses.
Yeah, he called him and said, I'm good."
That's hilarious.
And
The poor
Would
Browns.
would you leave
No.
T-Law,
No.
who seems like he's kind of figuring it out,
No, I
to
wouldn't.
go
I wouldn't.
try and coach Shadur?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, thank you.
I wouldn't leave that situation he was in. I'm just saying the Bills hired Joe Brady and Grant Udinsky was on the board.
Well, was he on the board for the Bills though?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
on the. I'm sure.
I had heard that like, and
After
I don't know
Terry
how
Pagula
I don't know how accurate this is,
thought
but like
the
I had
players were
heard
his friends. Nobody
No.
wants to coach there now.
I had heard the Titans called Harbaugh, and Harbaugh was like, nah. Like, it wasn't even an option for him to go there.
Yeah, but he went to the Giants. Like, is
That
that
didn't
better?
make I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
marginally.
it is when you're the GM and
Dumb
the
and
head
Dumber,
coach.
they're your best players.
No, when you're the GM and the coach, it does.
Yeah, at least the Giants have like some pieces. The Titans, it's like,
You got Cam Ward.
yeah.
Fun city.
Fun city.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Nashville's a great time.
You're gonna be spending
no
tons
taxes,
of time in it during the season too.
No taxes.
You're what?
You're gonna be spending tons of time out and about during the season too when you're working your
yeah.
18-hour days.
Going to concerts, dude. Seeing all country concerts.
I mean, Urban Meyer found a way to go out into town when he was a head coach.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Lasted
didn't
a
he?
long time.
Took his own plane. Had his finger in that girl's pants too.
Jesus Christ.
That was bad. That was so bad. Like if I was
hold on. I have a story for this.
Listen,
I have a story
when
for
that
this.
guy was the coach. If I'm T-Law
He was a clown.
and I find out the next day that this happened, I'm walking into his office and I'm saying, "Hey, dude, don't know who you are, but you're not my coach. You
Hold
fucking
on.
suck."
Hold on. Do you
You're bad.
remember?
I mean-
Do you remember the phone conversation
I
we
can't
had?
believe they let him back on the fucking TV too.
It was crazy.
Did you
Like,
remember
what?
the phone conversation we had after that?
No.
He got hired in that like earlier. I don't remember how many weeks before that situation. Cal and I on the phone, and Cal's like, Urban Meyer's not a bad coach. He brings like a sense of grandfather and maturity to that team.
He
That's
did
what
for,
that
like, 10
team
minutes.
needs. And then literally that video comes out just like, eh. And I just sent it to him. I was like, how's that maturity aging?
Oh,
And Cal
man.
was like, God damn it. Why can't anybody stay out of the media? And I lost it. I
If
thought that
Urban
was-
Meyer can't stay out of the media,
It was crazy.
you're in shambles.
Yeah.
If I'm the owner, you have to fire that guy right
You
there.
have to.
He did.
No, he waited.
He waited.
let him
I thought it
coach
was
the
like
rest of the season.
I thought it was the next week.
No,
I think he made at least a few more weeks.
no,
I don't
he was
think
there for
so.
a while
I
after
don't-
that.
Oh, hold on, we gotta look.
Yeah,
this up.
you can look
I'm
it
looking
up, but I'm telling you, he was there for a minute. Either way, I just thought this year wasn't the year to be like, oh, let's just fire our coach who's, had some success here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of shocking to me.
I mean, maybe they're hoping to get lucky and they'll just do what the Patriots did and have a temporary coach for a year and then
I'll
they'll
tell
get
you-
their guy.
I'll tell you this too.
This doesn't age well. He has 4 different situations like this.
Nice.
Oh,
He had one at Florida, one at Ohio, and one with the Jags, and then one that's undisclosed.
yikes.
Yeah, no, Urban Meyer can't keep his nose clean. But yeah, I think the thing that I'm shocked the most by, to me, if I'm a team looking for a coach right now, how the fuck is Clint
He wa-
Kubiak not on the top of everybody's list?
I don't know.
I don't
Also,
understand that.
he was fired after.
How long after? Like, I know he was fired after. I mean,
It just says
got fired.
it said within weeks. However, weeks after he was fired. His firing was attributed to a combination of incident, poor performance, and reports because this happened at the end of October, so they were already horseshit at that point.
But like there was heat like immediately of like
No
okay, you need
shit.
to like let this guy go and he like was like, I'm still kind of evaluating, and everyone's like, what is there to evaluate?
I couldn't find a firm date. It just said weeks.
I'm pretty sure there was at least a game or two that he coached, and I think
That's
it Khan?
crazy.
Is that the owner's last name? Whatever.
Shaq Khan.
Yeah, he was getting like insane amount of heat, like from media everywhere. Of like, dude,
He was not fired until December 16th.
So it happened October 20th. So it was weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. It's weeks.
That's
That's
six
a
more
lot of
games. This guy
games.
coached for 6 more games
It is
after
weeks.
doing that.
It is weeks. It
That
is
is-
weeks.
that's a third of the NFL season.
It's
Like,
weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you could say 120 weeks, and that's 2.5 years.
By the way, December 16th is basically like you have how many games are even left? Like 2 games left, maybe at
Two
that
or-
point
two
in
or
the
three.
season. Yeah, this guy literally coached a third of the season after the incident
Crazy.
with the girl.
Actually,
Crazy.
so, yeah, oof, that does. Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
I'm firing him that day, but
I mean, you probably should have.
you have to. Yeah, they were terrible. I mean, just who cares? What did they end up doing? Losing 5 of those 6 games? Like,
Well, they were only 2-11 in
Just
his
let-
entire.
just let
They were
T-Law
two. They were
coach
2-11
point.
at that point.
Nice.
That's bad.
Yeah, just let T-Law coach.
You gotta give Liam Cohn.
They probably would have won some games if
Duval.
they just had no coach.
Do you think
Just
the
out-
Browns would win some games if they just cut Shadur loose to do play backyard football?
I guess it depends how many reps he got with the first team that week. You know, has Jerry Jeudy ever caught a pass from him? That's going to make it tough.
I mean,
Because he hadn't, by the way, until that game. Like, Jerry Jeudy after the game literally was like, that's the first pass I ever caught from Shadur.
Jesus Christ.
That's so bad.
That's
so bad. That's
so
embarrassing.
bad.
On the topic of this, we do need to touch on the Steelers situation because
Bro, the Steelers pushed Tomlin out and thought Mike McCarthy would be a better fit.
so I'm sorry, but like I
What
seen a
the
tweet
fuck?
that was like
Doesn't make sense.
getting rid of Tomlin to get McCarthy is like shitting your pants and changing your t-shirt.
Yes.
I've never seen a more like hit home tweet
Bro,
in my
yes.
life, because when you look at them, other than McCarthy is a more offensive minded coach, statistically speaking, everything is the
Dude,
same.
remember when
their
McCarthy-
last Super Bowl was against each other?
Remember when McCarthy took time off after the Packers, then he got the Cowboys job, and they said, how have you been preparing? And he was like, I've been playing a lot of Madden. Or didn't he say that?
He did.
He was like doing
No.
film study on like Madden, though. Like, he was like, yeah, bro.
He is a more
He was like
is
trying stuff on Madden.
so we have to we
Dude,
do
like
we
real
do have to
life.
say he is a more offensive coach. I mean, he was the coach for multiple of like Rodgers MVPs, all the things.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
he is an offensive minded coach. So like that's an improvement.
Who's their best receiver? It is DK Metcalf.
Is it
but-
DK Metcalf?
Yeah.
Who's their quarterback? Because remember, McCarthy and Rodgers had a falling out. That's
Correct.
why he got let go from Green
That
Bay.
was my question, too.
So like, does
He-
Rodgers
he
just look at
did
this and
say
be
in
like,
his
"Fuck
presser-
this"?
He did say in his presser, best case scenario, Rodgers comes back.
Yeah.
So he does want Rodgers back.
Of course
Yeah,
he
but that
does.
doesn't matter. Rodgers is the
'Cause who
reason he
else
got
is it?
fired
Mason
from
Rudolph?
Green Bay. Ugh.
Yeah, because it's either Rodgers or Mason Rudolph. You probably like Mason Rudolph, Carter.
He's young enough.
He's gritty.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna
Gritty.
say.
Gritty.
He like lines up with all the guys you like the most.
Yeah. Really bad.
Remember when
You said it.
Okay,
not
dude,
me.
I can't hear Mason Rudolph, and not this is not
The
good to
time-
laugh at.
No,
but
yeah,
when
when
Myles
Myles Garrett
Garrett
swung that
ripped,
helmet.
no,
Bro.
dude, he ripped his helmet off
and then caved in
And
his
then-
head with it.
and then smashed Rudolph
I
with
thought we-
his own helmet.
I watched that live, and
Me
I thought
too.
we were together. I think.
Yeah, we were.
I think we both thought we watched a murder. Like we're both
I
like,
mean-
oh my god.
But dude,
that
there's
was so
something
insane.
there is something particularly disrespectful about ripping that guy's helmet off and then using that to club him.
Yeah.
like that's crazy.
Oh, I don't have anything to hit you with. Let me grab your
Your own
thing from you.
equipment. Yeah. Oh man, that's
Yeah.
insane.
That was so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Steelers, man. I think they're in for some troubling times.
Yeah. No more right around 500.
I would honestly like Mike McCarthy's not that bad of a coach.
He's just not that good.
He's just not that good of a coach. And therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
So you're giving Mike McCarthy, who is not that good of a coach, not that bad, but not that good, not good roster. on
Yeah,
offense.
and it's like what's the best case scenario Rodgers
Best case
comes
scenario,
back.
McCarthy's been playing a lot of Madden. Like a lot. Like he needs to be playing Madden on the hardest mode with the worst team
Yeah.
to figure this one out.
I mean, I just like, what's the best case he, is able to take. Rodgers is like, sure, I'll run it back, man. We're both close to retirement. And like, they go
We're
10
both
and 7.
close to retirement is crazy work.
I mean, dude, this has got to be McCarthy's like, okay, this is my retirement plan. One more stop, and then like,
here's the
when that's
bigger
done,
problem
I'm
though.
done.
Like, I think it's either from the 60s or the 70s. This is only the third coach the Steelers have had.
I think
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I think it's from 71.
Correct.
So
I think
like,
you're right.
they
Somewhere
keep
around
people forever.
So like
Yeah.
McCarthy, what are we talking about? Is he gonna do 20 years? He's
No.
65.
No, he
He's
won't live that
65.
long.
He's 65. So what do you get? 10?
He might not.
You're sounding like Carter right now.
Yeah,
you were born in the
Jesus.
90s.
I don't
How are
think
you
he
not in a
will,
nursing
though. How
home?
old is he, bro?
65.
He doesn't look that good.
Pretty sure he's 65.
Mike McCarthy, I'm sorry, bro, but unless
You think
something...
Andy Reid looks healthier?
Yes.
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah, bro. I think Andy Reid looks healthier, and I don't think Andy Reid is planning on coaching for 20 more years either.
Yeah, he's
Andy Reid's
Do you
also
think
like.
Mike McCarthy's going to be 85 coaching the Steelers? I think not.
85.
I mean, realistically, he's got 10 years at max.
To live or to coach? This is mean, but
To coach. He's not going to die at 75. He's not that bad. Jesus.
I don't know, bro. He looks like he...
Dude, look at a comparable of him and Andy
I
Reid.
give
It's
it
not
4 to 5 years at most.
Of-
I don't see him coaching.
coaching
long.
or living?
Coaching.
No, I see him living past 69. I'm just saying. But like Mike McCarthy is not going to be in shape to be coaching at 85. I'm sorry,
I mean,
dude.
like look at Saban and Belichick, right? Like they're in their early 70s, and they were like, I mean, then all of a sudden Belichick made a horrible decision to go coach at UNC. But
yeah,
Saban was like, all right, I'm good.
he mostly took that job for Jordan. So
For
she
who?
got something to do. His girlfriend,
Stop it.
she's like 25 or something.
Yeah.
Good for him.
She needed a job.
Oh
So
my God.
what, dude?
That's the truth.
Took care of the rest of his kids.
They're the same age.
They're way older.
They're
than her.
older.
for sure.
Yeah.
His son Steve is like 40 something.
Yeah, he's a coach too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a coach. He's DC at North Carolina.
Steve's like old enough to be Carter's dad.
For sure.
Buddy. God damn it. That's fucked.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, and Carter's
This
the same age.
yeah.
Carter's the same age as Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty close.
Close, yeah.
She's like 27, I think.
That's weird.
She needed a job.
that
She
weird?
has a job
It's
though.
weird.
Is that
She's got-
weird? Why is
She's
that
got a
weird?
good job at North Carolina now, and a pretty good real estate portfolio too. So I'm pretty sure.
Hold on. Why is that weird?
Belichick and a 27-year-old is
Yeah.
just weird.
Why is that
It's-
weird?
It's just weird.
It's pretty
man.
weird.
He's an old man. He needs to have a little fun, have someone to talk with, and
She is
have
a-
good
did you say-
conversation.
I almost say
She's
someone.
a year older than me.
She's 24.
Yep.
Jordan's not
The
24.
smirk on Carter's face
What
when he
the
said
fuck?
that.
She
Hold on.
really is 24.
Hold on. 2001. He had 3 Super Bowl rings at this
Yep.
point.
No, he had one, but
No.
No,
He was
he
a
had 3.
coach.
He had
And
3.
I'm aware.
he had 3 Super Bowls.
So hold on,
when she
can we
was
talk
born.
about this really quick? I got to ask this on the pod.
Okay.
What the fuck do you think they talk about?
Nothing. They don't talk.
They
I
don't.
have 20-year-old siblings.
She
I at
tells him shit
29,
that she wants to do, and then he says, "Okay, sounds good."
I at 29 can't have a conversation with my 20-year-old sister because like the language barrier.
Did you
is
see?
too
He
much?
went to her cheer competition. Did you see that?
Like no.
Oh, God.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine him in the crowd just?
Yeah,
Grunting?
she does. It's like semi-pro cheerleading or something,
Oh my god.
and she's got the job in North Carolina. So
What job in North Carolina you keep talking
she's
about?
like social media coordinator or something. Dead ass, bro.
Is that him?
Yeah.
There you go.
You
There
know
go.
what? You know what? Good for that guy.
Yeah,
Carter,
No,
click on
dude.
the middle one.
she's
Click on the
a-
bottom middle. No, left.
She's a
That
problem.
one, yeah.
I think she's
Click
a
on-
pretty
Holy shit.
Jordan Hudson job at UNC.
Bill Belichick finally breaks silence on Jordan Hudson's beach yoga photo shoot. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. No, she's oh yeah. So she works on multi-platform media projects.
Is that English for what?
That's English for they need to find a job for her.
Oh!
So
Oh, man.
So she's got a good job though.
Hey, everybody that listens to this that might have a job with a similar title, go get a real job.
They actually they had to change it, so I think they had to hire her LLC because there was a big problem with just hiring her outright for the job.
Tax evasion perks. Good
Whatever,
for Belichick.
whatever works, yeah.
Oh.
So Belichick's got his son Steve there, and he's got his girlfriend who's
Hold on.
24.
Could you imagine your dad is dating someone half of your age?
Bro, imagine your 70-something-year-old grandfather dating a 23-year-old chick. Like,
He is 72.
Imagine.
They are similar age.
Imagine your 72-year-old grandfather dating a 23-year-old girl.
Well, that's really weird to think of it being you.
Yeah.
But the same age range, basically the same age as his
You're
granddaughter.
telling me he brings her home and you don't have some serious questions?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, all of a sudden, she's got a job at your grandpa's whatever the fuck.
I would have.
She's running multimedia
You know
projects.
what? I would have no questions. I'd have one thought.
Yeah,
It's good to know that I'll be a slave to that appendage the rest of my life.
for sure.
Like,
if they get married. Now, Belichick so far hasn't married this chick.
he didn't marry the mother of his children either.
Well, there you go. So Belichick's
Like-
not a marriage guy.
No.
So
He married to the game. Married
bro.
to the game.
Not anymore, but he used to be. Now he's
now
married
he's married to a
nepotism.
different game.
Now he's married to making sure everybody's got a little job.
No, he's married to a different kind of game.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out at UNC.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh,
He's
God.
having a riot. I'm sure he's having a really good
Semi-retirement
time.
job.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, that's like his Walmart greeter job.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing that I found. The 5-year rule. Have you guys heard about this? No team has won its first Super Bowl with the same quarterback coach combo for more than 5 seasons.
What?
You want me to read again?
Yeah, read that again.
No team has won its first Super Bowl with the same quarterback coach combo for more than 5 seasons.
So, like with Belichick and Brady, Belichick already had a Super Bowl and so did the Pats?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So you're saying like the Vikes who have never won a Super Bowl.
Correct. Or like the Titans,
The Titans.
right?
Damn.
Or the Chargers
Chargers. So basically,
with Justin Herbert.
you have 5 years as a QB.
Or the Bengals with Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor. No team has won its first Super Bowl with the same quarterback coach combo for more than 5 seasons.
That's crazy.
Burrow was close. Yeah.
Burrow was close.
That's pretty nuts, though, if you think about
That
that.
is wild.
Right.
You would think that wouldn't be the case, but damn.
Yeah.
What do you think the
And-
odds are we get Burrow?
You know, you guys think that might
please
that
make
might
it happen.
influence how teams hire and retain coaches.
It's true.
Maybe.
McDermott and
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, 6 seasons of not making it.
Yeah. It's pretty
Damn.
wild when you think about it like that. Like
Stefanski.
either the coach or the
Stefanski.
quarterback has to change for that team to get the Super Bowl.
Stefanski.
Yep. It's
Stefanski never had a
it's-
fucking chance.
It's
but yeah.
calling up Cincinnati. 2
He
firsts.
did with Baker.
2 firsts and
Not
something
by
else.
the time they let Baker go. You'd have to let that cook for a couple more years.
Yeah, but like if he let it cook for 2 more years,
Yeah.
there was a chance.
There was a chance.
With that defense?
Yeah, there was a chance.
Absolutely. Baker literally brought them to a playoff game.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, because of how they dealt with Baker, I wish nothing but despair and sadness on that whole organization for the rest
Not
of
their
my
fans. I
days.
feel terrible.
Not
for
Yeah,
them.
I
fans,
feel
but-
horrible. And
yeah.
let me tell you, as a Vikes fan, I feel for you. I understand the pain.
It's so
And
much
as
worse.
it is. But the only problem is, I was
you
thinking
don't
about this.
understand the pain.
The only problem is, I do though, because I was thinking about this last night. As I watched the Wild go down 3-0, and then we did come back and win. But when you really look at Minnesota as a whole, we're a dumpster for sports teams.
You've never seen Johnny Manziel go 2-14.
buddy.
You've never seen Josh Gordon not play because he
Buddy.
can't stop.
Dude,
smoking
I
weed.
watched the Wolves shit the bed year after year, and then I watched the Vikes do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you watch the Wolves be bottom
but
of the Central. Like
the Cavs had
Twins-
50 years of no titles. 50. Not the Cavs. Cleveland had 50 years.
what,
To be
what do
fair,
we have?
we're at 33 right now,
what do
so
we have,
we're
buddy?
heading there.
But
We've
it
had some
also-
fun years in there, though.
But also, I want you to think about that. What do we have? One with the Stars and one with the Twins?
2, thank you, with the Twins.
Sorry. When I missed them.
87 and 91.
Oh, 80. I figured about 87. So 91 is the one I thought of. Sorry. So we have 3 in 70 years.
It's not that
The
great.
math doesn't math
Yeah,
great.
it's frustrating.
It's bad,
like,
but we've had some fun years though. We've had good teams. We've seen an NFC Championship game.
We would have had a Super Bowl if not for Bounty Gate.
We've seen a couple NFC Championship games. Bounty Gate. Yep.
We've also seen all 4 of our teams in the same year be a dumpster.
I mean, that's
more
true,
times
but-
than I want to admit.
Yeah, Carter? Did you have to clear your throat there? Holy shit.
Well, I saw
Guys, instead of word.
I saw a little fun stat here.
He's been silent the last 2 pods, and I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Boston, you want to take a guess how many they've won since 2001?
I hate this.
Probably-
It's like 16. It's so
Probably
annoying.
like 12.
I was going to say
16.
14.
12.
Let me just do the math here.
Simple
Okay,
addition's
well,
hard.
Give me
for him.
16.
It's a lot. It's a lot of them.
13 in the last 20 years.
25.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years.
That's
That's
insane.
more than half.
Every other year, there's a parade.
In total, 39.
That's
Fuck you, Boston.
That's crazy.
Fuck
work.
you.
And they're right back in the Super Bowl this year, baby.
It's
We'll,
all
we'll
right.
count Foxborough as
the
an extension of
the
Boston.
Celtics are good. The fucking Red Sox are good. The Bruins are good. I just fuck that place. God damn it.
They're good.
got
That's
it all,
Titletown. That's Titletown.
That is literally Titletown.
Well, either that or
No.
There's
Nothing-
nowhere
nothing
else in the
even
last
comes
25
close.
years that's like that.
I think anything else even comes close, bro. Like they win title. That's just what they do. Like if you're a Boston fan, you don't even know what it feels like to be a fan.
Which also, what the hell? The Patriots, they lose Brady. They're bad for like
4 years.
No,
4 years.
they've been bad longer than that.
4 years.
4 years. 4 years of a rebuild, and here we are.
And then they're
Yeah,
just
you're right.
back
and then
in the
another
Super Bowl.
Drake
No
May
big deal.
franchise quarterback.
Like what the hell? That's insane.
But that's the blueprint, though. That's the thing.
Oh, what's
Right,
the
like-
blueprint?
Commit to the
What's
rebuild.
the blueprint? You
You
commit to the
have to
rebuild,
be bad to get those draft picks. Like you can't.
but you also have to commit to like gutting it,
Yeah,
which we need to do.
maybe. You're starting to
Jefferson
convince
trading
me.
Jefferson's not a bad idea now, is it?
It's not the
If we can
worst
get-
idea.
If we can get Joe Burrow, I want
Hold
to
on,
keep
I just
Jefferson.
want the pod to pause. I want you to timestamp that. You finally admitted that there's not a bad idea because you were very against it the last time we talked
I
about this.
still don't know if I would do it.
But it doesn't sound like a terrible
It doesn't
plan.
sound like the worst plan.
If we get Joe Burrow, I want to keep Jefferson.
Yeah.
Problem is to get
Let me-
Burrow, we're not
Let me
going
bring
to
up
be able
another
to do
interesting topic.
Mm.
Okay. The Patriots, they don't really have like a key mark piece on offense.
They don't have a good roster.
that. Stephon Diggs.
They're like their team offensively is not like from a
Stephon
player
Diggs?
perspective.
They do not have a good roster.
Stephon Diggs is a wide receiver 2 or 3 on every team in the NFL.
You
other
think
than-
so?
In a lot of them, yeah. At this point in his career, yeah. Booty's been more. I think Booty's made a bigger impact like
Yeah, you're
recently
probably
than
right.
Diggs. So like,
Yeah, when they have a real roster, that's a really good team.
yeah, if they make some moves, if they have a couple more pieces on offense,
The fact that they could win a Super Bowl with this roster too is just nuts.
yeah.
But can they?
That is the real
We have to
question.
make our picks.
Seattle's
We do have to
defense
make our picks.
is a problem.
Before we make our picks, and as we're kind of wrapping this up, 2 things I wanted to bring up that are kind of interesting, a little more obscure. Tennis players are soft.
True.
Yeah,
Always.
hate to admit it, but it's true.
Whiners.
Whiners.
Whiners,
They
bro.
whine a lot, man. For
A
as,
lot.
for as pampered as they are for the most part, like, come on, man.
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
It's tough.
Like the complaining about not having their privacy.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
come
bro.
on.
What are
Yeah.
we doing, dude? You have more privacy than any other athlete on the planet.
Yeah, I'm not walking up and interrupting your dinner for an autograph.
No doubt.
Unless you're like Roger Federer.
I'm sure, like, you
Unless
know,
you're like the top
Yeah,
3.
like
Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz, Coco Gauff, they probably get approached.
But like the
But, bro,
average
what
guy.
are you going to do, man?
Yeah, come
You're
on.
worth millions of dollars.
Like I'm
These
not gonna
days.
lie. Like at the peak of when I watched tennis, like
I was looking.
Federer, Nadal, and what was
Andy Roddick.
Andy Roddick. It's pretty much where the list would have ended
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me of walking up and
For sure.
asking for your autograph.
Mhm.
I looked too. Speaking of this, like this is what's crazy how much money is actually in sports now. Like even like tennis, Coco Gauff is like 24, if even, maybe like around there, and she's made like 25 milli
Right.
in her career already.
Female tennis player.
Like she's killing it.
I don't know why these chicks want to play basketball so bad.
Yeah, go be really good at tennis.
Or golf. Even the women's, like the women's tournaments. Like I think winners on the women's tournament are still making like 400 or 500K
Yeah,
when you win.
yeah, she's killing it. I mean, yeah, but the Australian Open right now is fun. I think the top, it's interesting too, because if you are in tennis at all, the top 4 seeds are in the semifinal right now.
Yeah.
And it looks like we are on a crash course for another Alcaraz Sinner final. Unless
Sinner
Djokovic
beat the
beats him.
shit out of Ben Shelton.
He beat the shit out of him.
Beat the shit out of him. Okay, another obscure thing. Not obscure, but like Scheffler won the American Express this weekend.
He's so good
past weekend.
at golf.
So good.
He was either minus 26 or minus 27.
Do you think we're seeing
26, I think.
Are we seeing the start of a Tiger arc here?
No.
Dude.
He would have to be good
Nathaniel,
for like 20 more years.
Have you seen the stats on Tiger Woods?
I mean, I think we talked about him
this up
during
on a
the
pod.
greatest athletes pod. It's
Do you know
crazy.
how long Scheffler would have to stay ranked number 1 for him to eclipse Tigers?
Isn't it like 15 years or
It's
some crazy
years.
shit?
It's like
years
8
and
years.
Yeah.
And
You know-
that's
you know
with
what's-
where he's at right now.
What's more wild to me
He'd have
than
to
that?
be number 1 golfer in the world for 8 more years. like not like 8 more weeks, like 8 more years, bro.
What's
Do you
all-
think it's possible though? Could he do it?
400.
No. I think you'll never see another Tiger.
Never.
Because the other thing is this: Tiger's overall score in golf with practice rounds and PGA rounds is at par. He's tracked every game he's ever played. Think of that. You're a par golfer for every practice and PGA round you've ever shot.
No, the stats
That's
on Tiger, bro.
insane.
Yeah, it's
to
Like
me.
it's like it seems so
you're
untouchable.
there are certain things you're never going to see again. I think Tiger is it.
I think it's just cool that like this. It does feel like for the first time we have someone who's like very consistently
Yeah.
better than the rest.
There was a stretch
Yeah.
though, bro. Like Tiger was so dominant, dude. I think there was a stretch where he won like 6 majors in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole year, every major he won. Then the next year started, and he won another 2 majors in a row. Like
Yeah, he kind of has the
Scheffler has never even like Scheffler. The most Scheffler won, I think, was 2 majors in 1 year.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
Could you imagine winning 6
imagine
in a row?
watching Scheffler over the course of the next 8 years be the number 1 golfer in the world every single week for 8 more years and go on a rip where 1 year he wins the U.S. Open, the PGA Championship, the Open, and the Masters. Then the next year starts and he wins the Masters again and then wins the U.S. Open.
yeah, it's like,
Again. Like,
inconceivable.
And then,
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, the year he did that, he placed high in the next 2. Think of
I
that.
don't even know.
Think of. I do
but
believe
like,
I looked
when
that
you
up.
look
Think
up
of
crazy
that,
Tiger stats, it's like,
bro.
bro,
he
you
kind of has
can't-
that. He also kind of has that effect that like I feel MJ had in the 90s, where like how many basketball greats were blocked from getting a ring. Like how many more majors does like Mickelson have?
so
if not
many
for
more
Tiger.
Because how many does Tiger have total?
majors. I don't know.
Carter, can you look that?
Yeah,
Carter,
Mickelson
many-
titles?
no Tiger titles.
Tiger titles.
How many majors?
How many majors?
How many majors has Tiger won?
I thought it was like 20.
Just
something.
majors,
Just majors 15.
dude.
Boom.
Scheffler has 4.
Long way to go.
I think he has 4. So
hold on.
here is
A
one.
long way to go. How many does Phil?
Scheffler has won 4.
Yeah.
How many does
So
Nicholson
he-
have?
He did
6.
enter elite
I
company.
want you to hold on. Did you just hear that?
What's that?
Phil Mickelson has 6.
Yep.
Buddy.
He had a great career too.
Great career for like 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
Right.
What are we talking about? You're
Yeah, that's
never going to
nuts.
touch Tiger.
I don't
No
think
one
you
is.
can touch Tiger.
Yeah.
Scheffler did enter elite company this weekend. He's now only the 3rd golfer ever to have 20 wins and 4 majors before age 30, alongside Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus.
He doesn't have to be the next Tiger. I just think this feels like the best golfer arc that we
absolutely.
have seen since Tiger's reign.
Correct.
The
You're
only
right.
problem is now Tiger's son is coming. Now
Yeah.
we're going to watch the
be
reincarnation.
sick. That would be so
I hope
sick.
he's so good. Like, I hope he's so good. I don't know if he can be that good. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with athletes who have a dad who is that good. Okay? There's so much pressure on you, number 1. Number 2, the way that a guy like Tiger Woods gets to become Tiger Woods is through an intense competitive drive. Okay? Like intense. Like give up your whole family, your life, everything, which most of those athletes end up doing. Okay? Like look at some of the best athletes in the world. Tom Brady, divorced, never probably doesn't see his kids that much. Michael Jordan, divorced
twice.
I don't know.
Did not end up good.
Right.
Yeah,
and so it's just like
I think the
Tiger,
difference there though is like
divorced,
this
like-
is going to sound bad, but like Tiger's kid is already showing the same traits and has been for years. You're talking about a kid that at 9 like was talking shit about how he was like like he outdrove his dad at like I think 2 years ago and was talking smack the whole round. Your dad's Tiger Woods and you outdrive him one time and you talk shit?
Well, obviously.
That's
yes,
sick.
but like think of that. Like that kid's locked in.
yeah,
Maybe he's got-
my
maybe he's
prediction Charlie will be good. He'll never be Tiger. Just
I don't
like
know,
the
man.
guys who end up being good who had a dad, it's like Del Curry to Steph Curry. Like Del Curry was a good player. He's not Michael Jordan.
LeBron, Bronny James.
Problem.
Basically the same.
I don't know
Right.
if that's
They are the
quite-
leading father-son duo.
That
point scorer.
I
stop.
love that stat
But then,
so
but then
much.
what's
No, Bronny
but
has
what's
93
the,
points.
But what's
so-
the younger one? The one
Bryson James.
Bryson's
Bryce. Not
Bryce.
Bryce. He's ranked like I think 4 or 5 in his class. Like that kid's got
He
a
might
chance
be
to
legit.
be
Oh,
that
yeah,
good.
big. He's
Matt
huge.
Barnes' 2 twin boys are fucking killers.
No, those kids are good. Matt Barnes was not
No,
an elite player.
I would say he was.
No, he was not an elite
You don't
player.
think
He was a
was a
very good player.
He was a
Honest-
good player. He was not an elite player. Matt Barnes was not an elite player. I know you like him a lot,
I
and
do
I
like
think
Matt
he's
Barnes.
great on a pod,
I love Matt Barnes.
but Matt Barnes is not an elite player.
My like dream would be to like go on that pod at some point. That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
So
that'd be a
sick.
fun one.
That'd be so
Yeah, it would.
sick.
Yeah.
Make you blaze out before you did it.
I don't give a fuck. You would
Um,
see me do it.
All right, before we get off, let's do our Super Bowl prediction talk. And I just want to hear what everybody thinks. Let's start with the
you.
man who says nothing, Carter.
Man.
Prediction and why?
Gimme. It's tough. Gimme.
Sounds like you've got a lot of reasons for why.
Gimme the Patriots. Because I don't want to see Sam Darnold succeed.
Yeah,
Petty.
Yep.
that's fine. I get that. I'm heartbroken.
Some ex-girlfriend energy over there.
Yep,
yeah,
for sure.
I had
for
a
sure.
conversation with that guy in the airport. I can't wish that kind of ill will on him.
I also want Garrett Bradbury to win one. He is way cooler.
You're gonna send Cal through the roof.
I mean,
you might literally make him stroke out.
imagine if we had an offensive lineman like that, we would succeed. We'd have protection. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Bradbury for the Pats.
Hold on. Are
And
you
Darnold for the Seahawks.
Are you
hilarious.
okay over there?
Yeah,
Blood
I'm
pressure all
all
right?
I'm good.
Would you rather watch Bradbury play or Brian O'Neill?
For the Vikings,
Yeah.
probably Brian O'Neill.
I was going to say Bradbury got
I did search up Bradbury in the
pancaked
group
a
chat.
ton.
And
Bro, it's so bad. The group chat before Nathaniel was in it, Cal used to crash out on Bradbury.
Bradbury had
Like
some
crash out
bad
because you played center, so like you used to just
Dude, he
fucking
was so
lose it.
bad. Like,
I mean, he got
before
run over.
traded,
He got run over.
he was so bad. He
I
was
just
like,
loved it because like you knew Vikings play at noon.
we
I'm
couldn't
like
run the ball.
12
Like, we could
12.
not run the ball on the inside.
within 4 plays, I'll see a crash out. Then you'd see, I am disgraced to watch this center play ball, and he would just lose it.
yeah.
Every
No
Sunday.
meanness. No meanness.
No,
No, not a
nicest
mean
guy.
man. Yeah.
Nicest guy, I bet. And
Yep.
you'd be kind of a dick on the offensive line.
You have to have some grit to you.
Yep.
All right, Nathaniel.
No, you.
You want me to go?
Yeah, we're going this
All
way.
right.
I want you to go. Curious what you say here.
I'm going to take the Seahawks,
Damn.
and I'm going to tell you why.
they're the better team.
They're a much better offense.
And defense.
They're a much better defense.
They're a complete team.
And Drake May, in the 2 playoff games that he's played, looks like a guy who's not ready. He's just not quite there. He's very good. He's going to have a great career, but he doesn't look that poised in the 2 big games that they've played so far. Like he looks like he's young, and he looks like the moment is really big for him. That's not me saying he's not good. He could surprise me, but what Darnold is doing with that offense this past weekend,
The JSN catch.
bro, 3 touchdowns, 350 yards, no interceptions, Did he have an
no.
interception?
No.
He didn't have an interception. No. Like, bro, they're so locked in. They're so locked in, and that locker room is a great locker room. They're meshed up. Mike McDonald is a great coach. I didn't really know about that hire when they hired him. I was wrong.
They're
I was
killing it.
wrong. They're killing it. They're a good football team. The Patriots, who have they played?
Nobody.
That's the problem.
Jarrett
the
Stidham. And who did they play before that?
Chargers.
The Chargers.
which like that
16
should have been.
They weren't. No.
You know,
The Chargers were so beat up by the time they got
I
to the game. I
know.
mean, you just.
I know.
you know who you have to feel really bad for? Tyler Lockett.
Yeah,
he got
dude.
there right after the back-to-back Super Bowls and then
And then
leaves and they
leaves.
go back.
Ooh,
Literally,
yeah,
the Super
that
Bowls
is
are around Lockett's career, and Lockett's a true
Well,
Seahawk through
you know
and
who's
through.
really getting kicked in the shorts over this? Geno Smith.
Nah.
A little
Bro.
You
Little
saw him in
bit.
Las Vegas. He's a bum.
bit.
I'm
Shut.
saying he's getting kicked in the shorts for this. He leaves Seattle and they go to a Super Bowl. He goes to the Raiders and they're the worst team in the NFL.
That no.
No, they are the worst team in the NFL.
Number one pick.
They have the number
Were
one
they
pick.
the number one pick?
They
I
are
thought,
the
I thought
wor-
the Titans
they are
had
the-
it.
They were the worst team in the NFL this year.
The Raiders first pick.
The
Why did
Raiders.
I think that?
Raiders.
They have Mendoza.
Chris Berman.
The Raiders. That's so bad.
That is going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, no. Geno Smith left the Seahawks. They
I
go to
know,
Super Bowl.
I know.
He goes
That's
to the
tough.
Raiders. Are the worst team in the
Good
NFL.
stuff. Yeah,
Should-
Pete Carroll
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll's the
moves
problem.
on from
Yeah.
moves on from the
Pete Carroll's-
Seahawks.
Pete
Goes to the
Carroll.
Raiders.
I'm not sure he even coached this year.
Stop it.
I'm not sure he was there.
He chewed gum vigorously on the sideline
He
and
vigorously
really,
chewed that gum.
really had a plan.
Okay, Gavin, who's your pick?
I'm really torn on this because I would like to see, after having a conversation with Sam Darnold in the airport,
Who do you think is going to win, though?
dude, this is tough because here's my problem. Every time I've ever bet against the Pats, I've lost my ass.
Yep.
Every fucking time.
yeah, but
So-
that was
and
Brady. It's
That was
different.
Brady, you're right. But Mike Vrabel is
Vrabel is a crazy way to say his last name, but I
Sorry.
liked it. No, dude.
hell of a coach.
Say it again.
Vrabel,
Vrabel.
like the fishing lure.
I really think that
Yeah.
Drake May has looked like he's a little lost, but man, something about the fucking Pats. Every time I bet against them, they win and I lose. With that being said, the defense of the Seahawks is terrifying. I'm going Seahawks. I think that defense will melt the offense of the Pats. The problem is, though, and I'm going to say this with a caveat, if Sam Darnold shows up and turns the ball over right away, they're going to lose.
Yeah, let me say one thing.
I'm
So
gonna-
if you look up the two team statistics, right? The Seahawks have forced a lot more turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
They have protected the ball a lot better. So to me, that is a big incentive to believe. And the Patriots gave up twice as many sacks this year.
You're right. The only problem is, though, we have watched what happens to Sam Darnold when he starts making those mental errors. And he hasn't, hold on,
Yeah, he hasn't
hold
yet.
on. He hasn't this year, which has been really great. But that also then
Percent.
leaves a question.
Should the Vikings have kept Sam Darnold?
No, not that. Well, that's a different topic for a different day. The question I have is, and I called this last year on the Vikes, after week 12 when he got beat up, I was like, how's he going to come back in 13? And he looked like shit. So the question is, if he gets beat up in the first half or the first quarter, how does he mentally come back and play?
If the Rams couldn't beat him up, I don't think the Patriots are going to beat him up.
Dude, you said that with my pick with the Eagles, and the Eagles manhandled.
I guess we got to
That.
let Gavin cook on the Super Bowl picks.
You know, I cooked that one.
You just picked the Seahawks, right?
I did, but I'm saying
Okay.
there's a caveat in that. If he turns the ball over within the first like 2 drives, I think the Pats win.
Yeah, no, that's probably true. I
think if- I think
a
if they
momentum
can-
thing, though. It's so
I think
much.
if they can rattle him, I think the Seahawks have a problem.
Nathaniel.
So I think we just got to see the best version of Sam Darnold in the Rams game. And he played amazing. They win a close game. Great. We saw like a pretty incredibly average, even below average version of him that it just was all he needed to be in the Niners game. And they won by 35. So I just think like the floor of the Seahawks team is so high that the rest of the team defense, like they run
Kenneth
the ball
Walker
so well.
runs
Like
the ball well.
even if Charbonnet is not good, like Walker's so good, like they'll be fine. And I just think that they're too well rounded of a team that like Darnold doesn't even have to be 3 touchdowns for 350 and they can win. So for me, it's the Seahawks. They just feel like a way more complete team. And after they beat the Rams, I was like, that team looks like they're going to win a Super Bowl now. Yep. It just had that feel to it. Like they just had the juice.
So Carter, are you taking the Patriots?
Yes, I think they're the much worse team, but I can't pick Sam Darnold.
So you actually think the Seahawks are probably going to win, but you're just not going to take it?
No, Sam Darnold's going to be a Sam Darnold. He'll mess it up.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
We'll
that'd be one of those moments where I would probably sleep better that night.
For sure. But then
If
on the
he
flip
shit the
side,
bed, but on the flip side, I like Sam Darnold as a person. I
I do
want him
too.
to succeed.
no, on the flip side, Garrett Bradbury wins a Super Bowl before the Vikings.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
That is tough.
No, yeah, I want Darnold to win.
I wouldn't mind seeing Vrabel, win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think
As a
there's a
coach?
cool storyline here either way.
Yeah.
Either
Did you
Vrabel gets a Super Bowl as a player and a coach for the same
And the Patriots are back on top.
That's kind of sick. Or that's not as sick.
That's
and
not as
then
No, it's not, but it's a
and then-
storyline.
Or Darnold, career journeyman,
Wins it.
wins a Super Bowl.
And the first one from 2018 draft class. First QB.
Bingo.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually kind of
Did you see was it on Bustin' with the Boys that Vrabel made a quote about what he would do to win a Super Bowl?
It's crazy, right?
Ray Bill,
Right.
Sorry, either way.
No, it's fine.
Did you see the quote he said?
the ghost of Bill Belichick, Ray Bill.
Never mind. Moving on. I'm not
No,
gonna
yeah.
say it.
What do you
No,
say?
no, what did he say?
He said cut off his own dick to win.
Yeah, he did say that.
Who said this?
Vrabel.
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 Wow,
Vrabel.
Ray Bill.
Yeah. No, he said that he would cut off his own dick to win a Super Bowl. He's like, I've been married for 20 years. It's fine. And
That's wild.
And they were like, what would your wife say about that? He's like, she'd probably do it. He's like, if I went to her and I was like, I win a Super Bowl if you cut my dick off, she'd be like, you ready to do this now? Or?
Wow, that's incredible. What the
Love
hell?
the
funny.
support.
Yeah.
He's like, once you've been married for 20 years, you won't need it either. That's what he said.
Yes.
It's so funny.
Love that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Mike.
No, I again, the Seahawks are just a really good football team.
They're
Yes.
complete, man.
They're a really good football team. So, well, awesome. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. It's been really fun for everybody to be back, and we will continue with these. More to come. Catch you guys on the next one.